Hit that like button, hit that sub button, follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it. Welcome back to the channel, people. Here we are again. You can see up on the screen the latest sad case, of, I guess, some Venezuelan migrants who committed an atrocity, and took the life of a young 12-year-old girl, man. This is crazy. This hit close to home because this happened in Texas, Houston to be exact. And I seen it on the local news, but now it's making national headlines. Their bond has been set at about $10 million. It came out that they were detained, I guess, by Border Patrol some weeks before this actually happened, and then were released into the country and then committed this homicide on this young girl, you feel me? Just to give you some backstory, man, it was a 12-year-old girl who was walking to the corner store at about 10 o'clock at night, I think. And I'm going off the head right now, just what I remember watching off the news clips. And, she was, I guess, approached by these two men and basically, led somewhere or kidnapped or grabbed and snatched up and assaulted and, unalive, you feel me? So these guys are just another case in what's been going on all around the country. We done seen people getting attacked in New York. We seen that lady get attacked in Maryland. It's been big talking points for the political campaigns that's going on in the country. We all know the debate is coming up between Trump and Biden. So I wonder if they're going to even talk about this in other similar situations. But we're going to get into reading a little bit of this article, man. These are the two guys right here that are accused of this heinous crime, and it was basically like on surveillance camera how they followed her and stuff like that, man. So it says new details: men accused of killing 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary were looking for money to leave Houston after the murder. Bond set at $10 million for the 26-year-old suspect Franklin Pena. A $10 million bond was set for Franklin Pena, 26, one of two suspects charged in the murder of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary. Pena, along with 22-year-old Johan Jose Martinez Rangel, faces charges of capital murder, guys. This is the worst type of murder you can have. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to get the death penalty for this in this tragic case. Here's what happened in court. Pena stood in front of a district court judge while handcuffed wearing a yellow jumpsuit. Prosecutors gave a rundown of the suspect's whereabouts on the night of June 17th before Jocelyn's body was discovered in a North Houston creek. So, assaulted her, killed her, and left her body in a creek, to just be discovered by some random person who found the body, man. That shit crazy. The girl's body was found at 6:49 a.m. under a bridge. She was nude from the waist down, her hands and feet bound, so they tied her up. That's crazy. The autopsy reported her cause of death as strangulation. She also had cuts on her backside. Dang, why I say read the full timeline right here, guys? I gotta click on this. Y'all know I gotta click on that, man. We're gonna hit a little detour, but so new information. I didn't even know like they had the girl feet and hands tied up. She was, basically nude from the waist down, so we can already use our imagination on what type of disgusting, vile things took place. And my thing is like, all these assaults coming in from the, illegal immigrants, and I think these guys were illegal immigrants, illegals too. Like, what's they deal with, like, freaking raping and killing people? Like, what's going on? Like, they just releasing criminals into the country. I'm not the biggest political dude and don't really know what's going on in the policies and stuff. Let me know in the comments, like, what's their obsession with just going around? I don't know. I don't know if it's like getting highlighted or it's just like a thing. It's just weird. There's like serial killer shit, but they catching them before they can even become serial killers. So this says timeline, significant events surrounding death of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary. So here's photos of, this guy by her. This when she was walking to the store. I'm thinking she like snuck out of the house or something like that. KPRC2 has been tracking the latest information in the case of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary, the girl who was found strangled. Jocelyn's death sent shockwaves throughout Houston area. Um, all right, so this the timeline right here. June 16th, the night before Jocelyn's death, her mother Alexis told the news that she saw her daughter alive. The last time she saw her alive was Sunday night before they went to bed around 10 p.m. Her last words to Jocelyn were to not stay up late, stating that she was coming with her mother to work the next day. Police said Jocelyn snuck out of the family's apartment on Rankin Road sometime between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. Goddamn. Man, you gotta keep your goddamn eyes. It's so hard. Like, you can't even blame the parents because kids do this type of shit, right? Like, they sneak out. They go get up into these crazy activities. Not saying she was doing nothing crazy. She was just going to the store, but at the same time, she did sneak out. You feel me? Kids do some things like this sometimes, but you never expect shit to go left and they get fucking kidnapped and murdered. Investigators said Jocelyn's boyfriend was the last person who spoke with her on the phone. He repeatedly told officials that he heard her speaking with the two men at the gas station before they hung up. Christian Goffney, who works at the 7-Eleven on Rankin and Kirkendall, said he had just gotten off when he noticed Jocelyn hiding behind a nearby storage unit around 11:30. He noticed police in the area, but not think anything was wrong. So she was hiding behind a storage unit at 11:30. I wonder what was going on around 12:17. So this the next day, but technically the same night. Surveillance photos saw Jocelyn at 7-Eleven convenience store. In these images, investigators saw two men, later identified as persons of interest in connection. 3 a.m. Alexis said Jocelyn's cat was going crazy. That's her mom. Said her cat was going crazy, but thought the cat was with her daughter since she sleeps with her pet at night. Around 6:15, a woman called police and told them she saw a body while driving past a creek near 400 West Rankin Road. Police department dive team responded and recovered the body. At the same time, police responded to reports of a body. Alexis said she woke up and started her normal routine, waking up her 5-year-old son and Jocelyn. This is when she noticed Jocelyn was missing. She said she looked everywhere around the house, walked around their apartment complex, and then got into her car. Alexis reportedly pinged her daughter's cell phone location, which traced back to the creek, where she ran and saw a police officer canvassing the area. So damn, she pinged her daughter's cell phone, went to go find the location of the phone. When she got there, she seen police and tape roped off, all type of shit. Like, any parent's worst fear, you feel me? You just seen your daughter and told her not to stay up late. It's the next morning. You wondering why her goddamn cat meowing and crying all night. You thinking it's weird, but you're not thinking nothing of it. Whole time she out there, going through it. She said she looked everywhere around the house, walked around their apartment, then got in the car. Alexis, all right, I just read that. The mother said she told officers that her daughter was missing, and it wasn't until an hour later that she received a call that the body found was possibly Jocelyn. At 5:30 p.m., HPD held a news conference alerting the media and community about the body in the creek. Houston mayor joined police officers to discuss the discovery of the 12-year-old body being recovered. And yeah, man, when they release them persons of interest and all this type of shit, man, it's fucking over for you, man. Especially with a heinous crime like this. They should always be turned in immediately and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? June 18th, during the city council meeting, the mayor said the boyfriend of the 12-year-old girl was talking with two adults. The boyfriend of the 12-year-old girl was talking with two adults before she was killed. It appears that he last talked to her at the convenience store around midnight, and he heard her talking to two grown-ups. Damn, they announced she died from strangulation. They also released the surveillance footage of the two persons of interest. And then, yeah, man, this is crazy. New surveillance photos of Jocelyn at the convenience store around 12:17. In the video, she reportedly came back to the store where she and the man in the white hat were at the door around 12:58. So, man, what the fuck was they doing? Like, luring her, you know what I'm saying? Luring her, basically to her death, you feel me? Let's go over here to the actual news clip from the Fox local news, and we'll take a look at this, man. This is some crazy shit that happened in the city.
Developing this morning, the second illegal immigrant charged with capital murder in the death of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary was given the...
So there it is. I was right. Illegal immigrants. And a lot of them, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, a few of them are fucking going around the country, man, just committing murders.
Same $10 million bond as his roommate.
So Shelby Rose is live outside of the Harris County Courthouse here with the latest details, and they keep getting more disturbing every time we get new information.
$10 million bond, man. So I'm guessing like bonds usually run off percentage, right? So they're gonna have to either pay like over $1 million, you feel me, to get released out of this situation. I don't think they going nowhere anytime soon. As you can see, it said them niggas was trying to find money to escape the country after they just did some dumb shit. Now, what's the point of goddamn illegally crossing into a country if you just gonna risk it all? You know what I'm saying? The time that America is in right now, we just letting motherfuckers into this thing. You feel me? Giving them goddamn checks and all that, man. And you commit a crime like this, and then you don't even got the resources or the fucking knowledge to even try to escape, man. This is just, these motherfuckers gotta be mentally, like, incapacitated.
Oh, absolutely. And I do want to say, even though both suspects do have that $10 million bond apiece, they wouldn't be released from custody if they did happen to post bail. And that's because both of them are still on an ICE immigration detainer. But
you goddamn right, man. So even if they did post the bond money, you ain't going nowhere, boy. You ain't even supposed to goddamn be over here. They let your ass out with a slap on the wrist. You came and did some heinous shit.
During yesterday's court proceedings, Jocelyn's family was present and they were visibly upset. One of them even lashing out at Martinez, calling him a murderer in Spanish multiple times.
Motherfucker, man. Look at this dirty, disgusting, despicable fucking excuse of a man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a human being, of a man. Of a man, dog. Come on, man. A 12-year-old girl, both of you little motherfucking perverted 69 gods.
Times as his bond was read aloud. Beforehand, the prosecution presented new evidence against the defendant. We reported previously the first suspect, Franklin Pena, had allegedly asked his boss for money to leave town, and prosecutors claim Martinez had the same thought.
Asked his boss? How the fuck does he have a boss? He not even legal. How does he have a freaking boss, guys? Tell me, how does he ask his boss, keyword boss, for some fucking money when he not even supposed to be in the country? How does he have a job?
Presenting evidence on his phone, he was searching for ways to leave town once his photo was shared with the media. But a big focal point of the proceedings for Johan Martinez was whether Jocelyn was sexually assaulted prior to the murder. District Attorney Kim Ogg.
You know these motherfuckers essayed her, man. You know these little fucking douchebags essayed her. What else is that goddamn point? You motherfuckers is that pent up from crossing the border and all that bullshit that you want to resort to this?
Ogg told Fox News it's likely a sexual assault did happen, but we're told the kit still has to be processed.
It's still gonna be processed, but let's not forget, man, she was found nude from the waist down and bound by hands and feet.
It's not confirmed, although we did learn new details about what both defendants told investigators during their interviews.
At his arrest, he had a bite mark on his arm and scratch marks on his arms, and
fighting for her life. Bite marks and scratch marks all over his little bitch ass. God damn it, man. This right here, this type of stuff right here, guys. This type of stuff right here, boy. Boy, it make you want to goddamn vote for Trump, don't it? It make you want to vote for Trump.
And he did say that he did tie her up and that he suggested that they throw her into the bayou to get rid of any DNA.
Wow, that shit sounds like a confession to me. That shit sounds like a confession to me. So these motherfuckers did some heinous shit, then confessed instantly to the crime, man.
Pena admitted to kissing her?
Correct. Pena stated that he just kissed her and then helped throw her in the bayou, but that Martinez Rangel did her.
Cap, now you want to tell on your homeboy like all you did was fucking kiss her. Nigga, kiss her. That's just as bad as what that other motherfucker did, according to you. But you know what? Big Wave God ain't going for it, man. Both of you motherfucking dirty scoundrels assaulted that young woman. That young girl. That wasn't even a young woman. That was a freaking kid. That wasn't even a teenager. That was an adolescent.
And tomorrow, the community is invited to join Jocelyn's family in laying her to rest. Funeral services will be held at the Earthman Rest Haven Cemetery. That's on the North Freeway from 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And following that, a celebration of life service will take place at the Gallery Furniture.
Yeah, man. So there you have it, man. 2 goddamn disgusting deviants committed another goddamn heinous crime while being in the country illegally, man. Illegally. Put their goddamn faces up on the screen. Put her face up on the screen first of all, man. Y'all make sure y'all pray for their family, you know what I'm saying? Pray for the fucking demise of them 2 goddamn bastards who committed this crime in the first place. These 2 goddamn sick son of a bitches right here, man. Y'all hope y'all pray for their, timely fucking demise when they get to the penitentiary, man. When they get to the penitentiary, it's gonna be fucking up for these guys, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave got made. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button and hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.